Hi there everybody, this is Marr here, and today I figured it'd be fun if I show you the levels that I made in Super Mario Maker. I haven't really played this game in a while, and one day when my friend Tommy came over, we decided to play some Mario Maker for old time's sake, and this got me to thinking, why not make a video where I showcase some of my levels that I made in Mario Maker. I will post the ID links in the description so that way you guys can type the ID address and try out the levels for yourselves. But I figure I'd just talk about a little bit about each of these levels that I made, and some of them are easy, but a lot of them are kind of difficult. I think one thing that's great about Mario Maker is that anyone can, well, obviously anyone can make any level, but if they like a certain type of level they would like to do in a Mario game, they can just make their own level based on the type of gameplay format, whether it be based on precision hitting, icy levels, anything that, like, if people really like a level in Mario that they would love to make more of or something, they can do that by the power of the Wii U. And 7 of these levels are made by me, and one of them is not made by me. We'll get to that here near the end, but let's go ahead and go through each level and just showcase it a little bit. The first level we got here is the very first Mario level I made, Green Valley. This is pretty much like when you first start the game. I don't know if they do this now because I know the game has went through several updates, but throughout each day when you first started playing Mario Maker, you were limited to the amount of stuff that you could use to make levels, which kind of sucks. But I mean, I understand that you don't get overwhelmed with how much stuff you have when you first open the game. And this is a really fun level. A lot of people seem to like this one. This is one I think most people played out of all of my Mario Maker levels, and I really enjoyed this level. I think it's fun, and yeah, it just got me thinking what other levels I can make. So let's take a look at the other ones. This next one here is called Seiji Bandon Slate Mine. I decided to make like an underground level to see how it would work, and you could probably tell that I got a bit too overwhelmed with the platforms that fall off very easily when you step on them. I just think this level has some interesting designs. I mean, if I went back, I could have tweaked it just a little bit more, but it's still a pretty fun level. The ending itself, the last bit level itself, is a bit of a nuisance, but I am pretty proud of this level right here. Next up is Spicy Winged Cheeps. This one's probably my least favorite level I made because, well, I went a bit overboard with this level here. I know it can be a bit difficult, and I mean, it's not that hard, but it's probably one of the more frustrating levels that some people complained that had an unfair level design in it. But I mean, it still has some nice challenging elements that I like in a Mario game, although I think I could have done the last half of it a bit more, but that's just me in my opinion. And again, I went crazy with the winged Cheeps. I don't know why, I just thought it was funny seeing a fish flying in the air on fire. I really don't know why. Okay, so we got this. Okay, I have no idea what's going on with these Goombas here. I swear I don't know. But this is the castle that never was. This is kind of like a early stepping stone to the levels that I will make later on when I was playing this game. And one of the things I like to do in a Mario game is try out a very difficult castle level. I mean, there are some castle levels that are a bit annoying, but I mean, that's something I always look forward to, is a challenging final castle area. And as you can see here, I went a bit crazy with the chainsaws because one of my favorite games is Super Meat Boy, which I have tackled here on this channel. And yeah, I think there are some levels in Mario Maker that are based on Super Meat Boy level designs. I haven't come across them. I'm sure they're out there, but yeah, pretty much I went crazy with the saws. The next 3 levels are pretty much a series I call Marr's Castle of Sanity. These 3 levels here are basically castles that I made that has some unique, challenging elements to them. Now the first one here is probably like the least favorite of them all. I mean, I still like this level, but one thing that some of my friends have complained about is when you turn on this power P, if you don't immediately run back to the entrance and you don't like get the coins from this pipe, you will be blocked out from getting through the rest of the castle, and you have to restart again. That is something I wish I could have done a bit better. You know, maybe get some more time to get through the P block to get into that wall pipe or something that matter. But this was like one of the first Castle of Sanities I did, and it's still a pretty interesting level. Not my best work in making a level in Mario Maker, but I mean, not bad either. And then you got the sequel, Castle of Insanity 2. This one is the only Super Mario World level type game or level in Mario Maker that I made. And not saying anything bad against Super Mario World. I love that game. That's just the only one I made at this time. But yeah, this level is kind of a nuisance. It took me quite a while because it's been forever since I played some of these levels, and looking back I'm like, I am such an evil man. But I mean, this level is doable. You could get through pretty decently. The last, I think the half of it, I think I would have come back, because one thing that kind of irritates me looking back some of these levels is like, I could have done a much better job here, or I could have tweaked this part here. But I mean, like, you can only go up to uploading 10 levels in Mario Maker. Yeah, just 10 levels. And this level, I mean, it's fun, it's interesting, but the last bit I think I was a bit lazy on and could have done a little bit more work or done some interesting, challenging elements, but not bad. Okay, last Mario Maker level that was made by me. This is Delmar's Castle of Sanity 3, and this is probably my favorite level that I made compared to all my other levels that I've made, because this one I think has a little bit more of a balance. I know one of my friends have mentioned this cheat where if you went through the saws you can easily get through, but even then, trying to get through this one part with these spinies here, or I don't know the spinies, I forgot the name of these enemies, but pretty much going through this level can be a bit of a nuisance. But out of all the Mario Maker levels that I made, this one's my personal favorite one because it has everything that I would like to see in a Mario game. Very tight platforming, good challenge, fair. Alright, this is the last level in my Mario Maker page, but this level was not made by me. It was made by my friend Gothbat, who you've seen in some of my videos. One day when we were hanging out, he wanted to try making a level in Mario Maker, and he did. And this level at first really ticked me off first time because like those stupid bub bombs was such a nuisance, but looking back, this level's not that bad. It's fairly easy in my opinion. There is one part that I think he was kind of a douchebag. There was this one part in the level like here where he was just a straight up meanie right here, because like that thump just pops up in the middle of nowhere. But this is like a pretty basic level to beat. And that's about does it for my Mario Maker showcases. Again, I'll put the ID addresses in the description below if you want to try them out. And yeah, I hope you enjoyed them. I'm looking back at some of these levels, and keep in mind it's been about, gosh, like 2 years at this point now since I made levels in Mario Maker. But I wish I could go back and redo some of these levels, but then I would have to delete the old one and re-upload it. But I don't really like to try to do that. But yeah, I mean, you definitely learn a lot about how you can make a level, and then looking at how you can retweak it. It's kind of like looking back in my old videos, even though sometimes a few of them stand out well and some of them don't. This is kind of similar to that. But most of these levels I think are pretty fun. I'm not going to say they're completely fair. They are totally not. I could see somebody getting ticked off and thinking, that's unfair game design right there. But I had fun making these levels, and who knows, I might go back to making another level in the future because I really do love this game. It's a dream come true. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the levels if you tried them out. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next Mullins vlog video. Bye bye!